Who is your favourite team to play against?
So it's a little bit different because it could be who I like to face as a team and as an individual. As a team, I think going up against a team like SK, I think we have a really good idea how they play and how to approach them, and we usually have a really good set strategies and a basic idea of what to how to approach it. And as an individual, I like to play teams that is not like FaZe and Mousesports, where they're like basically just living off being good individually, because that's sometimes very random. So a team like Liquid is really nice for me to play against. So yeah, I think Liquid is one of my favorite ones to play against as an individual.
I always say that it's FaZe. I don't know why, but the international team, I don't know, it's like same like FPL. Yeah. It's like the same players, like different nationalities, and I just like to play against them.
I think maybe FaZe actually, because also there's a bit of rivalry and they're a bit stronger than North right now. So yeah, FaZe Clan. And also Kerrigan got kicked out from the team. It's a long time ago now, I know, but still there is some kind of rivalry between us and FaZe. Yeah.
So honestly, we've scrimmed a lot of the teams. We haven't played them in officials, majority, but I really like playing against SK, to be honest. I don't know, just the whole Fallen, Cold Zero, Fur combo, trio. I don't know, it's very fun to play.
I can imagine, and especially Fur, you never know where he's going to pop up.
Exactly. You're just like, oh, where are they at? Where they at? Where they lurking? Yeah.
Maybe it was versus Pro as well, because I knew half of what they did, because I watched the demos with them. So yeah, I used to like to play versus Pro.
I actually like to play against Astralis because they always come up with something new. Obviously we lost them yesterday, but it was a very hard game. But at the same time, I think it's one of the, maybe it will sound bad, but easier team to play against, because you basically know most of the time what they are doing, but they come up with something crazy like the nades and the double nades and stuff like that. But otherwise, tactics and stuff like that, it's almost the same as all other teams. And I think skill-wise we are on the same level, so I feel like that's easier team to play than, like, let's say Fnatic or VP or some super tactical teams that come up with something random. So I think that's my answer for this.
Last season was SK because of the whole thing that we had to play and have to win against them. But else, every time we play Astralis, there's always a storyline and there's always the two classes of two different worlds of approaching CS, so that's always a good matchup.
I'd say SK right now, because they're like, I mean, there's a language barrier and there's so much confusion, so it's funny to see how they mess up sometimes.
I would like to say Astralis as well, because they are a good team, but also a team that is not easy to play against, but it's a team that you can play like structure CS against and do well, because they play correct CS all the time. So if you play correct CS, you will probably do well against them. It's different when you play teams like FaZe that just pretty much rely a lot on individual skills. So, but I like to play against Astralis because that makes it more fun.
And kind of boring, but I'm also going to say FaZe, just because they're so good and it's fun playing the best. But other than FaZe, maybe SK, just because they're so well drilled, and when you play against them, like, you really see like how CS should be played.
I think FaZe, because they're basically the only team from top 5 who we didn't beat offline yet.
FaZe. Yeah. I think we just match up against them really good. They have very talented players, and I like to play against the best. So I think I consider them one of the best as well. They have high individual players, so I like to play against them.
I like to play against SK. I think we've had some really great games against them with NMP when I play there. They're a solid team and it's fun to play against them.